I think I'm prepared for marriage. Like, I'm financially stable. I have a good head on my shoulders. I'm a Christian woman, and I intimidate a lot of men. And this is one of my favorite stories in the Bible, and this story really resonates with me. So, Esther was a woman in the Bible. She had to seek favor with a king because I think her parents died. She prepared herself for 6 months to a year with the help of Mordecai, her uncle. Now, no one, has ever helped me to prepare for marriage. And I think I'm prepared for marriage. Like, I'm financially stable. I have a good head on my shoulders. I'm a Christian woman, and I intimidate a lot of men. So when I meet men, they're not living on their own. I am living on my own. They want to move in with me. They don't own a home, or they have like a roommate or something. They're not really kings, even though they probably consider themselves like kings. In the Bible, a king was someone of authority. Like today in modern society, that would be like a C-suite person overseeing a company, or a governor, a politician, or like the president. I'm not dating those type of men. I'm dating regular men. And people will like try to shade me because I'm 30 and not yet married, but it's not that no one doesn't want me. I don't want these men. I've been on like 20 dates a month in the last 6 months and blocked almost everyone after the first date. And these are men, they're all Christian, but they're between the ages of 35 and 40, and I'm 30, so they're not kings to me. As a woman that is looking for a king, if I'm Esther, I want to move into someone's palace. I don't want them moving into my home. I want to submit to my husband, and I want to respect him, like the Bible says that, wives are supposed to submit to and respect their husbands. And a lot of women are single because the men are not fit for marriage, not the women. These men don't know how to provide or be husbands or like head of households.
Oh my God, here we go again. Here we go again with another boss babe trying to shame men. Okay guys, let's break down what she said step by step. Let's break it down.
And I think I'm prepared for marriage. Like, I'm financially stable. I have a good head on my shoulders. I'm a Christian woman, and I intimidate a lot of men.
No, my dear, you don't intimidate any man. Your boss babe attitude is a turn-off for most men.
No masculine man is going to be attracted to a ball-busting, all buttoned-up, badass boss babe. That woman might look good in the movies, but in real life, in romantic relationships, that's a total turnoff. Men want a soft, sweet, strong woman who voluntarily makes herself vulnerable and who is willing to let him contribute to her life. Men find this kind of woman irresistible. The other type, not so much.
And people will like try to shade me because I'm 30 and not yet married, but it's not that no one doesn't want me. I don't want these men. I've been on like 20 dates a month in the last 6 months and blocked almost everyone after the first date. And these are men, they're all Christian, but they're between the ages of 35 and 40, and I'm 30, so they're not kings to me.
Look, people are not trying to shame you. They are trying to help you. Because right now you are 30 and you can't even attract a king. You can't even attract a rich man. Imagine when you get to 40, it's going to be worse. So they are not trying to shame you. They are trying to advise you, to help you. Listen to this brother.
If you're a really attractive woman, there's this period of time, especially from the time of say 18 to 28, where you can say something fucking crazy and dudes are like, God, I really want to fuck, so I'm just going to listen to this nonsense and not say anything. I'm not going to comment on your ridiculous Instagram post, or I'm not going to say this to your face because I'm trying to smash. And so these women will go 10 years and they'll like, it's like the emperor has no clothes and nobody wants to tell him this. And I've had several women come to this realization, but the problem is, when do they come to this realization? Myron Gaines has this really great quote. He goes, women do not truly begin to grow until men stop buying them drinks.
As a woman that is looking for a king, if I'm Esther, I want to move into someone's palace. I don't want them moving into my home. I want to submit to my husband, and I want to respect him, like the Bible says that, wives are supposed to submit to and respect their husbands. And a lot of women are single because the men are not fit for marriage, not the women. These men don't know how to provide or be husbands or like head of households.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You want to move into someone's palace so that you can get married to them, and then after a couple of years, you divorce them and take away their property, take away the money, the wealth they work for years to build with their sweat and tears. That's what you want, right? Now, those people you call kings, those rich men, they don't trust Western women anymore. They don't trust American women anymore because they know that you're going to get married to them, and then after a couple of years, you're going to divorce them and take half of their property, half of their finances, half of their riches. So they don't trust you.
I had a very rich guy in America once say to me, he said, I agree with you, Andrew, I want to have kids, but you know what? I just don't trust the women. They're going to destroy my net worth. They're going to take all my money. They're going to wreck me. But I want to have kids. I completely understand why you're not going to risk, you're worth 100 million. You're not going to risk 50 million on some bimbo who's been through God knows what and how many men have used her. So you can't even have kids safely in America anymore without looking to be wrecked by some psycho woman who finds out she's a victim. He only bought me one Hermes bag and I was home all day and all he did was work. Imagine women complain about having an easy life.
A man cannot have a child in America and it be his, because he will always be at the mercy of the mother or pray to God that he gets a judge that sees his side. The men that I find that commit suicide the most are average men that worked the same job for 20 years, maybe a factory worker, maybe a plumber, an average man who spent 20 years making the right decision, or 10 years, whatever it was, accumulating wealth just for their wife to take their pension. And what happens is the wife spreads lies of them being an abuser. What'll happen to these guys is a lot of times they're kicked out of their own home with one phone call. She can do one call, get you kicked out of your own home. He's then thrown with an abuser charge. She disparages his name all over town. I've even talked to men that the woman convinced his family that he was this. Zero evidence, zero proof. She did not go to court. And in family court, it's based on a balance of probability. So that means she has to cry to one judge, and one judge gets to determine if it was more likely that he did it than didn't do it. And it is not based off of evidence.
It's not that no one doesn't want me. I don't want these men. I've been on like 20 dates a month in the last 6 months and blocked almost everyone after the first date. And these are men, they're all Christian, but they're between the ages of 35 and 40, and I'm 30, so they're not kinks to me.
So you said you've had many dates in the past 6 months, right? My question is simple. Amongst those many dates, were they rich men involved? And did you block them also? Because you said you blocked everyone. Did you block the rich guys also? Or were you unable to attract the rich men? And if you were unable to attract the rich men, whose fault is it? Is it your fault or the rich man's fault or the men's fault? Is it the men's fault that you can't attract the man you want?
So when I meet men, they're not living on their own. I am living on my own. They want to move in with me. They don't own a home, or they have like a roommate or something. They're not really kings, even though they probably consider themselves like kings.
Look, the men you want don't want you. And it's obvious because from your attitude, one can tell that you repel and you cannot even identify those rich men. Maybe those rich men were blocked among all of the dates you blocked. See, here's the thing. Those men you are blocking now, when you turn 47, you will give a limb to have them as husband. Mark my words.
At 27, a hardworking, honest man cannot even compete with the attention that you can get from the volume of men on social media. However, fast forward 20 years, at 47, you would give a limb to have an honest, hardworking man who dedicated his life to you, instead of the volume of men who would give you momentary attention.
And a lot of women are single because the men are not fit for marriage, not the women. These men don't know how to provide or be husbands or like head of households.
So whose fault is it if you cannot attract the kind of men you want? Look, the men you want, they don't want you. They will rather settle down with someone who has a better attitude, who is younger than you. Because they can see from a mile away that you are bad news.
They'll come to me after 30 and they'll say, I spent my entire 20s partying, having fun, studying, focusing on myself and making money. And now I'm 32 years old and I'm now ready to get married. And the reality is they now have to compete with the girls that are 21, 22, 23, 24 that are serious about getting married. And all the high level, elite level guys are focusing on marrying younger women because number one, attraction is higher. Number two, they have less trauma in relationships. Women typically break down with trauma after relationship, and men typically get better. The more trauma a man has in a generalistic aspect, the better he's going to become. The more trauma a woman has, the more masculine she's going to become. Trauma actually makes you more masculine.
Maybe some of the many dates that you blocked were rich men, or rich men in the making, or people going somewhere, but you will never know because your attitude cannot enable you see those people or recognize them.
To all the young girls out here, let me give y'all some game. While you're looking like something, don't fuck off all your prime years. Why you a bad motherfucker out here? All your glory years, don't fuck them over. There's a lot of old bitches out here that fucked over all their glory years. Now they want to settle down. Nobody want to settle down with no motherfucking Honda Accord with 547,000 miles on it. Bitch need spark plugs and a fucking oil change. Don't nobody want to settle down with that. Oh, now you want to settle down. You fucked off over your prime years. Now you only shit want to settle down talk about niggas ain't shit. No. When you was in your prime, bitch, you wanted to run around here and slap dicks off your face. You wanted to pistol beat yourself with a bunch of niggas' dicks. You ain't want to take one dick serious. You wanted to be around here like that. Now you talk about, don't nobody want something. Niggas ain't shit. No. Don't nobody want no fucking Mercury Zephyr with a fucking 460,000 fucking miles on it. To all the young girls out there, while you're in your prime years, build something now. Don't be no old bitch out here with a dirty license plate talking about niggas ain't shit. Don't nobody want to be no bitch. You fucked over all your fucking prime years. Get what you deserve. Right!
Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this lady's attitude. Comment below and let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one.